What is up, Mystic Nation? Mystic 5 here to bring you guys and gals chapter 143 and 144 of Black Clover. I understand that I am super late when it comes to this review and a lot more, but there's a lot more to come today, people, because I'm gonna bring it all to you. I'm also have some new announcements for you guys to make when it comes to some series that that I'm gonna do from now on, that I think I can manage because they're monthly series, unlike being a weekly, because I always gotta talk about that. But before I begin with the review though, I want to say thank you so much for your support in my last video. I appreciate it. I wouldn't be where I'm at today without you guys. So let's keep going for the top, and thank you. So let's go with this. Chapter 143 was the Magic Emperor versus the Demon's Eye Leader. Now going to the chapter was like, okay, so the Wizard King is fighting the Demon's Eye Leader. Let's see how well this goes. Let's see how good this is. Let's see what's up. Let's see Licht's powers in actual action. But no, the Magic Emperor was dominating that fight all the time. There were some talks about how William was the only one that accepted Licht's abuse in the world. And William chose to help Licht in that aspect. But the fight was cool. We see that basically the Magic Emperor, the Wizard King, that is really OP. He can see into the future. So as you can see right there, we have some Bleach Yuhawk right there. So he can see someone into the future. He can stop time on his own. Basically, if he wants to, he cannot age. He can stay like that forever if he wants to. We also learn that he steals time from people and he stores it away. That means that he has a lot of time saved up. And we also see that he gets injured. He gets injured, but that's nothing to him because all he does is he reverts time a bit back. To use the time that he has to store from the people that he has fought before. But there's something that he says about, my job is to create futures, and yet I take futures away from people. So that's something right there to look forward to. Like, yo, that was hot. That was hot. That was hot. Like like the fight at the beginning was like really one-sided when he came to it. No, but guys, but the fight was like somewhat one-sided when it came to it because Magic Emperor was like really OP, and Licht's power were sealed. Now, if you were thinking, oh, what was Licht doing? He fought against Jami and Jami beat his ass. So why is he fighting the Wizard King that is 10 times stronger than Jami? And here I am like, hey man, his powers are sealed. And I'm just going by what I saw in the comment section when I was reading the chapter. People were like, oh, how is he fighting the Wizard King when Jami defeated him? Although some people were saying that his power was sealed, they didn't really want to believe it because Licht is being the main antagonist of the series. People don't really believe it because he got defeated by Jami and Asta. But if you remember correctly, on those scenes, right after Asta touched Licht with his sword, the seal came undone, and so all the other demonized members took him away because they sealed his power away again because they said it was too early for it to be released. And now, in chapter 144, he released it himself because he wants to kill Julius, because Julius is the last line of defense that Fate has put up to stop them for what they're doing. But yeah, chapter 143 was really cool because we saw how OP the Wizard King actually is and how OP his magic actually is. Licht wanted to defeat him, but he could not defeat him. So that happened. The way the fight ended, it ended on a cliffhanger where the Wizard King was basically stopping Licht's magic from an attack that was like really close range. Another thing that I've noticed really is Julius' magic is time because his name is Julius Nova Chronos, and Chrono is time if you don't know, because that's a Greek word. Hey, Chrono, the Titan, gave the father of Zeus Now you know. Correlations, people. Correlations. Lich said that the only magic that can oppose time is light. Light being faster than time itself, or so. You know, that's the explanation that it was given to us. But hey, it's anime. It doesn't have to be logical. It doesn't have to make sense. It's anime and it's manga. Anyways, chapter 144. This man is. You know, while the fight was going, the Wizard King's assistant, which I forgot his name. I think he was Will or something. Was it Will? I don't know. I forgot his name. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, basically we resume the fight. The Wizard King is dodging all the attacks the Lich is throwing at him. You know, because he can see the future, so he knows where the attack is gonna be. Then the assistant appears and he says, "Since my communication was cut off, since the Wizard King is fighting, is it the leader of the demons? Is it the leader of the White Demon's Eye?" No, and so he called all the Magic Knights. Basically, he sends a communication to all the Magic Knight squads headquarters, where the flower captain Cise, I think her name is Roselli. Yeah, that's her name, Roselli, and Jack the Grim Reaper, or Jack the Ripper, also Cise, as well as Jamie Cise in the Golden Dawn's headquarters, because he was there waiting for, you guessed it, William Vengeance, which William Vengeance is basically Lich. Now I don't know how that worked, because like by the flashbacks that we got from Liar, as also Balos, it seems that they were all killed, and or at least like Lich was killed, and you know, and their souls are still are the one that are still alive in other people's, basically, and they have taken over them. We also have learned that Lich Grimoire is a 4-leaf clover. So was that why William took an interest to Juno, since Juno's Grimoire is a 4-leaf clover, and are there more 4-leaf clovers out there, since there have been 2 already so far, which being light and wind. Now, is there a light spirit? Because we already have a wind spirit. You know, we also have a fire spirit, and we know that there's an earth spirit and a water spirit, because what would be the point of introducing the spirits if if only one element or 2 elements are going to be known, are going to be found out, which would be in fire and wind. Fire being fire found having it, which is Mars' basically girlfriend, and the other one being Juno, Asa's brother or best friend, basically. So yeah, you know, while the fight continues on, you know, there's some interesting things. Like we have seen, like we didn't really learn, but we saw a bit of Julius, or like he told us a bit of like his past, how he was different from everybody else when he got the Grimoire of Time, you know, and so he walked his path trying to find out what it is that he wanted to do, what was his purpose in life, until he had enough achievements to become the Wizard King. And so he says, "I am the Wizard King. I am the Wizard King to protect the people. You know, I protect the people. I protect this kingdom and the people." And so there's also Lich. Something says Lich is the one who started. What the hell is this man? He's not even using his full power. You know, because Julius wants to restrain. You know, he wants to restrain Lich. He's not really fighting to kill. You know, so his power is still way above. You know, like he hasn't even gonna allow yet. His Grimoire has no cover nor anything, because it's time, and all the pages are just spinning around in the air. Now that was cool. I'm like, shit, William, what is all this, man? You're cool, you're OP. Let me see, what else is there? Oh, we also learned the Lich is doing everything that he's doing because he wants to go against the world's logic. basically he wants to take revenge against humanity because humanity killed all his elves. Basically, the elves were killed or they were betrayed by the humans, and so that's what Licht is trying to do. So he said, let's collect the magic stones to oppose logic itself. And this man right here, referring to William, is basically, William is the final stronghold that logic has put up to stop them. So he must kill him in order to do that. Not, kill, or at least like just put in coma, just like they did with Corleone. Yeah, so he unseals his magic power because his power was sealed. Just like, and yet people are still asking, how is he gonna be able to defeat William when Jamie defeated you? And people seem to forget that the Licht was basically, his power was basically sealed because they told us. They told us your power was sealed, and basically we saw the other member seal his power when Asta undid the seal in chapters. It was in the chapters 40s. It was in chapter 40s when Gauche was fighting them as well because of his little sister. So now there we learn a lot more about her. But yeah, that's it. We saw the magic captains. Well, I'm assuming that magic captains all went to the royal capital when he sent the communication. But we only saw Jamie going on his broom. And by the way, Jamie found that broom was that was badass. He was just sitting there like, yeah. But it seems like Jamie knows something, because Jamie's like, could it be? It can't be, could it? So Jamie already had suspicions of who was Licht, which was William, which was in chapter 70s when it was Asta's Days Off. Was Asta's Days Off? No, not Asta's Days Off. Well, when the Diamond Kingdom attacked the Clover Kingdom, the Golden Dawn won. Asta was there too, and William also was there. So Jamie confronted William and asked him to take off his mask to see if he was Licht under the mask, but it was not. It was William's. So, well, anyways, the chapters are amazing. Black Clover is on a roll. The anime is on a roll too. One Piece is on a roll. All the mangas are on a roll. But like I said, I need to speak to you guys about two series that I'm going to start reviewing since they're monthly, and I can actually put up with them. But anyways, thanks for watching my content, guys. There's more reviews to come right after. I have to do some of the since episode 4. Now, episode 4 was a good episode. I mean, hey. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my content. See you guys and gals in the next episode. Subscribe to the channel for more. So press the bell so you can be notified when I upload videos. Follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna leave the link in the description below. And I'll see you guys and gals for more later.